Have you ever noticed how time seems to slow down when you're in a garden? The smell of the soil, the sound of birds nearby, the simple act of pulling out a weed or watering a plant, it has a way of calming the mind and uplifting the spirit. But what if I told you that gardening doesn't just make life more beautiful, it can also make life longer? Yes, research shows that gardening is more than just a pleasant hobby. It's a powerful tool for health, longevity, and happiness, especially as we grow older. Today, we're diving into 7 ways gardening can add years to your life, and how spending even a little time with your plants each day can keep you strong, sharp, and full of joy. 1. Gardening keeps your body moving, naturally. Let's start with the obvious. Gardening gets you moving. Unlike a gym workout where exercises can feel repetitive, gardening involves natural, purposeful movements, bending to plant, stretching, to prune, lifting watering cans, and walking between flower beds. Take Margaret, for example. At 72, she doesn't enjoy treadmills or aerobics classes, but every morning she spends an hour tending her vegetable patch. Without realizing it, she's squatting, reaching, pulling, and carrying, activities that strengthen her muscles, keep her joints flexible, and burn calories. Doctors say that this kind of natural movement done daily is one of the most important factors in healthy aging. And unlike forced exercise, gardening doesn't feel like a chore. It feels like life. 2. Gardening lowers stress and blood pressure. Stress is one of the silent killers of our time. High stress levels raise blood pressure, strain the heart, and weaken the immune system. But gardening has a remarkable way of melting stress away. Imagine coming home after a difficult day, feeling tense and restless. Then you step outside, kneel down, and run your fingers through the soil. The world slows, the worries fade. Studies show that gardening lowers levels of cortisol, the stress hormone, and helps regulate blood pressure naturally. John, a 65-year-old, retired teacher, shared how his small backyard garden became his sanctuary. He says that even 20 minutes of trimming his roses leaves him calmer than any pill ever could. It's not just therapy for the body, but therapy for the soul. 3. Gardening provides fresh, nutritious food. We've all heard the saying, "You are what you eat." And nothing is fresher or more nourishing than food you grow with your own hands. When you plant tomatoes, lettuce, or herbs in your garden, you're not just saving money. You're adding vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants directly to your diet. These nutrients strengthen the immune system, protect against chronic diseases, and slow down aging at the cellular level. For instance, Peter and Linda, a couple in their late 60s, decided to dedicate a corner of their yard to growing leafy greens. They now eat salads straight from the garden almost every day. Peter, who once struggled with borderline diabetes, has seen his blood sugar stabilize. Linda swears her skin looks healthier since eating homegrown vegetables. Growing your own food is one of the simplest and most satisfying ways to feed your body what it truly needs. 4. Gardening keeps the brain sharp. As we age, keeping the mind active becomes just as important as caring for the body. Gardening is like a full workout for the brain. Planning which plants to grow, learning about soil conditions, rotating crops, and solving problems like pests or weather challenges all stimulate the mind. Research has even shown that older adults who garden regularly have a lower risk of dementia. Why? Because gardening combines memory use, sensory stimulation, and problem solving in a way few other activities do. Take Helen, an 80-year-old grandmother who tends her flower beds every season. She says remembering the names of plants, keeping track of blooming cycles, and teaching her grandchildren about pollinators keeps her mind sharp. Gardening isn't just physical, it's mental exercise disguised as joy. 5. Gardening strengthens your immune system. Here's something surprising. A little dirt is good for you. Soil contains beneficial microbes that, when we come into contact with them, help train our immune systems to be stronger and more resilient. Instead of living in fear of germs, gardeners actually benefit from this natural exposure. Their bodies learn to fight off infections more effectively. Think about it. How many times do you leave the garden with soil under your nails, a few scratches, maybe even a little sweat? That small mess is actually helping your body build resistance. Many gardeners report fewer colds, faster healing, and overall better health compared to when they spent most of their time indoors. 6. Gardening creates purpose and joy. One of the deepest secrets to longevity isn't found in medicine, it's found in meaning. As human beings, we need purpose, and gardening provides exactly that. When you wake up knowing that your plants depend on you, that your flowers need watering, or your vegetables need harvesting, you have a reason to get up and move. It creates structure in the day and a sense of accomplishment. George, a widower, in his late 70s, once felt lost and lonely after his wife passed away. Then he started growing roses in her memory. Today, his garden has become a tribute to love, and he says it saved his life. Gardening gave him something to care for, and in return, it cared for him. 7. Gardening builds social connections. Finally, gardening is rarely a solitary act. Even if you tend to your own yard, it often sparks conversation with neighbors, friends, or family. And community gardens take this even further, turning strangers into friends united by the joy of growing food together. Social connection is one of the strongest predictors of long life. People who feel part of a community live longer, healthier lives than those who feel isolated. Gardening opens doors for these connections naturally. For example, many neighborhoods now have community gardens where older adults gather not just to plant, but to share stories, recipes, and laughter. These bonds are as nourishing as the vegetables they grow. So there you have it. 7 powerful ways gardening can help you live longer. It moves your body, calms your mind, feeds you well, sharpens your brain, strengthens your immunity, fills your life with purpose, and connects you with others. The next time you step into your garden, or even if you're just considering starting one, remember, every seed you plant is not just for the earth, but for your own health and happiness. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Do you already garden, and if so, how has it changed your life? Or are you thinking of starting, perhaps with just a pot of herbs on the windowsill? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to read them. And if this video inspired you, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need a little encouragement today. Because in the end, the path to a longer, more joyful life may just begin in the garden.